Welcome to the day 3 episode of DESIGN-ATHON challenge, design application and improvement. In today's challenge, it is design improvement. This is not design replication, but in today's video, it will be design improvement. As you can see, this design on the screen is to be improved. Looking at this was roughly designed, even whether by a person who is not a graphics designer. So this was roughly designed. So the challenge for today is for this design to be improved, to be well designed as a graphics designer. So in today's video, we will be designing this. This is what will be designed. So this is what will be designed. Yeah, from this to this. So this is what we are going to be designing in today's tutorial. So moving on, the size of this design is 1165 by 1280. So that is the size of this design. So the first thing I'm going to be doing here is changing the background color. So the background color used in the design is pink, just as used in the design to be improved. So I will just change the background to pink color. So moving on here, you can see we have this whitish background and other stuff like that. So you move to shape and create a white shape. Besides it, create it on top of the background like this. So we are going to bring this to the screen. Yeah, moving on, you can see under this white shape we have the blue. We have something like blue showing. So to create that, this is what I did. So just create the shape, change the color. The color used for that is blue. So let me select the blue color from the design. So this is the color used for that. Then just make it bend like this, bend it a little bit like this, send it to the back. So just like this. Let's rotate it a little bit using the rotate tool. And for the other side, copy this and rotate it. Send to the back. So just like this, that is how that was done. So moving on the design, you can see we have some other resources like the background. If you look clearly on this design, there is a background pattern. So let's import that from the gallery. All the tools, everything resources that we use, including the image, will be provided. The link to the download will be provided in the video description. So there is a pattern at the background. So here is the background pattern. So increase the size. Then moving on to erase color, we erase off the white color. Then send this to the back, changing the color to white and reducing the opacity. Yeah, change the color to white and then reducing the opacity of the design, of the background pattern rather. Yeah, and then moving on to the next step. You can see at the left hand side here we have some shapes. So to make one of the things you must note, one of the principles of design you must be careful, you must take note when designing, is the alignment. Your alignment as a graphics designer must be okay. So to make a good alignment on Pixellab, to make sure your words, your shapes, everything are on the same alignment, you can just use the stroke. Yeah, the grid line rather, the grid line. So I'm going to put the grid line here to make sure everything is on the same alignment. Now moving on to shape, I will have to lock all this to the screen interface to avoid. Then moving on to the shape now, we are going to create this this one to where the 1 to 3 is. So now increase the radius a little bit, move on to opacity, then reduce the opacity under the shape editing. So you reduce the opacity, move on to stroke, then increase the stroke, just like this. Then here we have the first one. Make sure, as I said earlier, make sure it is on the by the side of the grid line to make sure the alignment is okay. Now we copy this again. Instead of creating it afresh, just copy that, then just like that. Copy it again and then place it beside the grid line. So just like that, that is how that was created. So you can see inside these box 6, we have the pink, blue, pink, where on top where the number was placed. So to create that now, I will select one of the box and then try editing it. I will copy it, then try editing it. So I'm going to go back to the stroke, reduce the stroke to 0, increase the opacity, then change the color to, I'm going to change the color to pink. So just like this, the color is now in pink. So making sure the radius is the same as the radius of the box. So just like this. Then after making the shape exactly like the box, so I'm going to move to crop, then crop out small. Just leave small of the shape, just like this. Then make sure it is well placed at the center of the box. Make sure it is well placed inside the box. Copy it, change the color to blue. The one at the middle is blue. So I'm just going to drag this inside the second one. Copy this, then do the same thing for the third one. Then change the color. The color is pink for that. So that has been achieved. Moving on below this shape, we have another shape which is also on the same alignment with it. So let's just pin all this to the screen interface. So to the shape, grid line here. Then change the color. The color for that is blue. Let's drag this up. Then you can just copy this and bring it below this. So just like this. Let's bring all this. Let's drag it to the top. And maintain the pink color as it is in that. So just like this. So moving on here, beside, you can see the shape that was created beside it where the image was placed. You can see that. So to create this shape, what is to be done is you will just go to shape. Let's change the color to pink so as to see clearly. So now increase the radius a little bit so you can see the radius. Then after increasing the radius, we bring this beside here. Then there would be some cutting. So I'm going to create another shape which I will place on top of this. Or better still, instead of doing all this, just select the shape, then move to crop. Then I'm just going to crop out like this so you can see how that is created. Then make sure it is on the same alignment like this. It is on the same alignment as the blue shape. Make sure it is not exceeding the blue shape. So that is that about that. Then moving on is another shape beneath. Then move on to shape, create another shape like this. So what we've just done is creating a custom shape inside Pixellab. So that is just that is a plus learning. That is just how you can create a custom shape in Pixellab app. So we have to make sure it is not exceeding this. So just like that, you can see the shape is now created. So moving on here at the top here, we have the title of the program, the course, which is to be head. So now ebook, we move to test. So now enable the test. So click on the plus icon to create the test. It is ebook creation and monetization. Then move to font to change the font. The font used for this is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black. This is the font used, 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black. Then just resize it like this. Then let's bring it where it belongs, on the same alignment as the shape. Then increase the sizing. Close the spacing, the line spacing. Close it a little bit. The alignment, make sure it is well aligned with the shape. Now we have another shape beneath it. So move to shape to create that. The radius, you can see the shape is now having a sharp edge, so just put a small radius. So just like this, you can see how this is just created. So you can see that. Moving on is the other shapes. You can see something like, we have something like power logo. You can see this like something like power logo. So you can see that. So this is how this was created. Move to shape, then change the shape. You can see this is the shape. With this the opacity, increase the stroke with it. The stroke with it to 1. Then change the color of the stroke with it. The stroke, gain the color to white. So just like that. Copy this. Then just bring it. And then we have a cache. We have a cache PNG. A cache, this cache. So let's import that. The link to download everything will be in the video description. So photo room. So here is the cache. This cache, remember, it is about monetization which involves money. So that is why the cache was used here. Here we have a circle shape at the top here. So to the circle shape, increase the radius to form a circle shape. Reduce the opacity, give it a stroke with it, increase the stroke with it, then change the color. The color for that is white. Then we have another cache there, which is not the same as this. This is what is there. So bring it here. So just like that. Then we are moving on to test. Moving on to test. Everything shape is now created, so you can see how this was created. So before I move on to test, remember, let's not forget. So here you can see we have this image, how the image was then masked into the shape without using the masking tool. This shape is masked into the shape without using the masking tool. So how was that created? So now I'm going to import the image from the gallery. Here is the image. So you can see that. So what I will do is, this image, this shape, bring it to the center. The image, I'll place it on it. I'll place the image on top of it like this. Then the next thing I'm going to do is create another shape. Let's the shape, make it any color different. You can see the color for the image is white and black, and the color for the shape we want to mask the picture into is pink. So aside from all these colors, pink, white and black, you can make the image the color. Then make sure the image is well placed. Let's copy this, place this here, copy this again. Then let's make this invisible. Then place this here. Then the image, we make it visible. Make sure all the shape are on top. Then the next thing is to merge all these three blue shapes, merge it with the image, merge everything together. Then after merging, move to erase color, enable this. You can see this is the reason why I said the blue is the image shouldn't be make any of this image. So you can see the white is now cleaned up, but it is not the white we are removing. Let's say we are removing white. If this blue shapes to be in white, then it is white we are removing. Definitely the image is affected. So now click on the color picker, then put it on blue, then enable this. So you can see how this is being masked into this. So we are going to move this back to its place. There we have it here. So back to its place here. So you can see how that is created. I believe you now understand how you can mask image into a shape without using the masking tool. You can see that. Moving on to the other test, we have an intensive masterclass on how to write ebook with ease using just my phone. An intensive masterclass on how to write ebook with ease using just your smartphone. Then change the font. The font for this is Monster Medium. The font for that is Monster Medium. Then reduce the size. Reduce the size for this. The color is black. So this is also okay. Even if it is not placed as it is placed here, it is also okay. So we can just leave it like this. So moving on, we have 1, 2, 3 here. So we have 1, 2, 3. Then we change the font. The font used for that is Constant Semi-Bold. The font has been changed, so we have to bring it on top here and increase the spacing, the line spacing, so that everything will fall in its place. So instead of writing 1, editing 2. So this is just a simple method to go about it. So the first one is how to select a catchy title for ebook. A catchy titles for ebooks. For your ebooks. Then change the font to Monster Medium. And then the color as well is changed to black, and the letter is being, the size is being reduced. Now to its place here. We have the second one, so copy it. How to get ideas for ebook, for your ebooks. So just edit instead of starting afresh. So just copy and edit. How to get ideas for your ebooks. Then bring it inside the box here. Then copy this and edit. How to market and sell your ebook, which is the last. How to market and sell your ebooks. Then we bring it inside. How to market and sell your ebooks to earn, which is the last, the third and the last. Moving on here is the date. Is the date and the location and where the class will be holding. So just to create a WhatsApp logo, it's not necessary you have to import that into it. It is available in this Pixellab app. This Pixellab is Pixellab DG. I'll put in the link to download this kind of Pixellab in the video description. So sticker, just go to stickers here. Then we have this logo. So we just have to clean up the white color. So move to erase color, enable this, then change the color to white, and we place this here where it belongs. The test for this: hurry up now to join by clicking the send message. Hurry up now to join by clicking the send message button below. So move to font to edit the font. You can see we want to filter the send message to be bold more than others. So the font for send message will be monster and bold, while others will be monster and medium. So just like this, and then reduce the size. And then put it here where it belongs. Yeah, this is here. So where the class will be holding, class holds on a closed WhatsApp group. So create that text. Class holds on a closed WhatsApp group. Then to the font. The font will be monster and medium. Class will be monster and bold, and WhatsApp group as well, monster and bold. Reduce the size. Then it will be here. So that is that about that. So moving on, you can see we have something like message. It is also available in sticker. So stickers here. Change the color to white. And then reduce the size. Then we have to import a calendar. It's not available here. So the calendar logo is not available. So then erase the color and then change this to white. The color is white for this. Then reduce the size. This is representing the date when the class will be holding. So calendar has for date. So the date is 27th to 30th January 2024. So edit this 27th to 30th January 2024. Then we'll move on to font to change the font. The font is monster and bold, monster and extra bold. Close the line spacing and then place it here. Reduce the size. So it does like this. Then moving on to date. The date is not to change. So the date is with as it is written on the flyer, which is being improved. With the font for with is orthograph. So we move on to font to change the font. The font is orthograph. With CEO Williams. Then change the font to monster and extra bold. Put here, reduce this size. And place here with the title. So there are some title under the name, which is self-published author, master life and business coach. Master life business coach. And then to font, the font is monster and medium. Reduce the size. Then move to align to make it center line, then put this under the name. So you can see this, so this you can see. So that was how this flyer was created with just the Pixellab app, the smartphone design app Pixellab. So after this, you can just take the design to Snapseed, give it some editing, Lightroom. I'll be putting a link to how you can in the video description to how you can edit your design using Snapseed and Lightroom. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question, comment and like this video. Thanks for watching.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.